Ready for a quick project that'll get that fabric stash down? We're going to make coasters today. My name is Tara Reed. I'm an artist and a fabric designer with Riley Blake, and I am going to show you how quickly these little coasters sew up from 5 squares of fabric and a little bit of fleece. Let's get started. Making these coasters is so easy, and the first step is to iron a few things. So these are going to be the 4 prints. We're going to use the burgundy one twice that will be on the front. So here's an idea of what 1, 2, 3, 4. This one used the cream twice, and then 1 fabric on the back. So the brown is going to be the back. So we're going to fuse the fleece onto there. It's 1/4 inch shorter on each side. You want to make sure the gritty part, which is the fusible material, is on the wrong side of your back fabric. And then you're just going to follow the manufacturer's instructions. I am using a Pellon fusible fleece, so no steam, just press down for about 10 seconds. So we have that attached. We're going to set that aside. Now we're going to take each of these prints that will be on the front, that'll be kind of woven together, and I'm just spraying it, misting it with water instead of using a steam setting on my iron. Now we have our 4 pieces. We're going to turn the back right side up and put it down on your workspace. And then I'm going to use this again just to show you. Now, if you're using 2 prints, because I'm using 3 prints from one of my collections, this is a September leaf toss from my monthly placemat panels from Riley Blake Design. So I'm using 2 of them twice instead of using 4 different prints, because that's what I want to do. So if you're using 2 that are the same, you want to use them alternately. So the first one you put down and the third one, or the second and the 4th one. So when you're placing these on top of the backing, you want to make sure your raw edges are on the outside. The folded edge is going towards the center. So you're just going to line them up around the square. And so you'll notice I have the same print matching, so it's going to be this corner and this corner. Now, when you go to put your 4th one, you're going to take the first one and you're going to fold it down. And then you're going to place the 4th one and then fold this back up. And that is how you get it to weave together so that you're seeing 1 quadrant for each of the 4. Now I'm going to grab some fabric clips and I'm just going to clip this whole thing together. And I like to clip right at where they all come together on these 4 sides. And then if you want to, you could clip kind of where you turn, but I find that this works really well. Now I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. We're going to sew all the way around, and there is no need to leave an opening for turning because we're going to turn through these folds. So, fun fact, I thought I videotaped the sewing and the clipping and explaining of all this, but I took 1 photograph. Anyway, you can see that I sewed all the way around the coaster with a 1/4 inch seam, and then I clipped the corners. Now, what I wanted to tell you, and thought I told you, was instead of clipping just straight at the corner, clip twice so that you're removing a bit more of that fabric, because these corners are going to have a bit in them anyway between the folded over fabric, 2 layers, the backing, and a little bit of the fleece. So you want to clip that really well. Now, to turn it right side out, you simply put your fingers, get this open to the fold to grab at the back. Using your fingers, you're going to turn this right side out and get those corners pushed out as much as possible. And then if you need to, just grab like a turning tool, and then you can kind of push those corners out even better. Just do it slowly and gently because you don't want to push so hard that you push through the fabric and ruin your corner. Now, another thing, if you're going to use a turning tool, is make sure you also put that through all of the layers so that you're going against that fleece and not kind of in between 2 layers, because you're not going to get all the pieces of that corner. And that's it. Now I'm just going to press it so that it's nice and smooth. Some people will stitch all the way around again, but I just like the look of it where it looks like it's just fabric woven together. Simple, simple coasters, great for all the seasons. A fun little addition to your holiday table or to any tablescape. Great gift, hostess gift, things to make and sell. So many ways you can use these, and I hope you have fun with it. If you do decide to make any of these and post them on social media, I hope you tag me so that I can see what fabrics you've used and how you're making them. I love to know what people end up doing with some of the ideas that I share.